Cheap Show today is brought to you by Graxton Chemicals. Hello, Eli. How are you doing? What?
I'm doing the bit where I'm the guy from the chemical factory.
We're just being sponsored by them this week,
No,
Graxton Chemicals.
No, I'm doing the bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he talked to me on the phone after
So you're a
the meeting.
representative for Graxton. All right, we'll do it naturally then. All right. Cheap Show has been brought to you today by Graxton Chemicals.
Thank you very much for inviting me here to talk about the benefits of Graxton Chemicals.
Oh, yes, it's the Graxton Chemical spokesman. What's your name, sir?
John Graxton.
John Graxton.
It's a business.
It's a family business.
Family business.
A long tradition of family chemicals.
Can I just start by thanking you, Cheap Show, for having me on and giving me this opportunity to talk about our great product line. Okay?
Yeah.
And let me just ask you a question to start, okay?
Yeah.
I want to just ask you, put this question
out to you.
Do you have problems with groutage and little pockets of...
We do have a build-up of lime scale on our bathtubs and our piping.
No?
No? Okay.
It's purely troughs, spoutage, groutage, and scrapers that we do.
What about guttering?
Oh, have you got a load of scrunched up mulch in a gutter?
Yeah.
We'd love to come and deal with that. Yeah.
And your chemicals can deal with build-up of said sludge and gunk and...
We've got a new one. I'm very excited. We haven't actually released it yet. It's called Gunk Spudder. And you get it off a chuffy
just visually, so everyone knows what's going on at home. I'm just stroking my chin and shaking my head a little bit with that particular little bit of improvisation.
Should we start the fucking cold open again, Paul?
No, I'm genuinely, Eli, for the first time ever, I'm enjoying an improvisation we're doing. So come on, let's see it through.
Oh, and I've got...
and I presume all your chemicals are eco-friendly.
Absolutely. They will take the environment and kill every single thing on it.
Right.
Apart from mucal membranes, garbage.
You know what?
I can't do it anymore.
You know what? Let's tap out there.
Yeah.
It was well done all the same. It was a nice try.
I don't deserve that applause.
Anyway, Cheap Show today brought to you by Graxton Chemicals. They'll kill everything. Everything.
Yes. Hello, Paul. I'm Eli.
We're going to go to the credits now.
Okay, fine. Do it.
I got to. The thing is, they wanted me to make sure I go into the credits saying brought to you by Graxton. So because contractually, I've got to say this. All right.
Contractually.
Yeah. Right. No. Again, I'm going to stroke my chin, Eli, and shake my head.
Big Newton, that.
Right.
Wayne Newton.
Cheap Show brought to you by Graxton Chemicals. They kill everything. Everything.
Just press the fucking
cunt. You can't say that because now it's in the theme itself. And now I've got to do the intro again. Brought to you by Graxton Chemicals. Bollocks.
Yeah. Press the fucking credits.
Paul Gannon, Eli Silverman. Welcome to Cheap Show.
Sources and words and phrases. Two things I'm responsible for.
Chodney Borrow. I hate you, your fucking usual posse.
Cheap Show tonight.
It's the price of shite. Welcome to Cheap Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cheap Show. I'm Eli Silverman. That's Paul Gannon over there.
Hello, I'm over here sitting opposite Eli from across the room.
I've written some words in my book.
He's written some words in his book. Oh, by the way, Eli is in better fettle today.
Slightly better, but you can still hear there's a slight in my voice.
There's a little bit of a kind of Bonnie Tyler-ish kind of hangover to it, but you know what? Better than it was. And you're not hungover, are you?
I'm not currently hungover, no.
And, you know, your health is
It hasn't been
fine.
good over the Christmas period.
No,
I've
but
had
right
a
now.
really nasty bug. It's been going around. A lot of people I've spoken to, Paul, have said it's been a really bad flu one this year.
I don't know.
You haven't had the flu?
No, I've just had basically runny tummy.
Well, that's what winter vomiting.
No vomiting.
Yeah, but it goes. It's bumhole vomit, isn't it? Anal vomit, as we heard.
Fucking discovered. Yeah, for some reason before we were doing the episode, we were trying to figure out if an album cover we saw called Anal Chaos was a real thing.
A legit album from the 70s because it had a cover that looked like a easy listening sort of lounge band.
Yeah, but it seems it's more like a French
It's a joke.
punk rock band
It's a
who
joke.
do spoof album covers that are meant to look like classic albums from the past.
Throbbing Gristle, who are famous sort of art rock inventors of industrial music,
Yeah.
had some album with a jokey title like that, like the easy listening and the jazz funk stylings of.
Anyway.
In a word, a visual joke on album titling.
Although, funnily enough, that album band title was very similar to what happened in my pants during that day in work. I would
Anal
definitely
chaos.
say there was definitely a lot, if not too much, anal chaos.
I don't know why you keep going back to this.
I don't have nothing to give anymore.
Apart from the story about how you shat yourself. Slightly.
Yeah, and you know what? It nearly happened this week as well.
Oh,
at work.
really?
Nearly. You know what? The phrase touching cloth has never been so prescient in my mind.
Now, Paul, there's a little saying I've heard
It's just a big wet fart in the end.
that my brother-in-law has said to me.
Yeah.
Never trust a fart after 50, right?
Okay.
And that's pretty self-explanatory.
I mean, we're getting there. You're nearly there.
I know.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to listen.
Every fart could be your last.
Yeah.
I mean, not your final, but like your last
No,
honest
but you
fart.
think about it.
Remember
There will be some. Everyone does have a last fart before they die, don't they? They probably
Wait.
fart. I bet some people fart after they die.
I simply have to interrupt now because we have a loose end. Remember in the Walkabout episode, you went, my sister, blah, 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 on Instagram, messaged something about a character. And you said, I'll fucking tell you the message.
Yeah.
What was that? Because people were asking about it, and I can't remember the context now.
You really want to go here?
But it's been 3 weeks or something where you promised to... Yeah, no, we may as well bring it up because
Okay.
some people were asking on Twitter, what was that comment
I'm
your
just
sister
going
made?
to Facebook Messenger, which my sister uses.
Right. Anyway, sorry, why are you doing that? Welcome to Cheap Show, the economy comedy podcast where Eli and I go for the charity bins, party poppers, and squeegee... Oh, I'll start that one. Go for the party poppers, cheesy bins, and quack shot.
A lot of bins are cheesy, so
I literally don't know what my brain did then.
cheesy bins.
I literally can't remember the thing.
I'd go up a cheesy bin.
Welcome to Cheap Show. We go for the bargain bin, charity shops, and Poundlands of Great Britain. There
I
we go.
tasted a new blue cheese the other day.
Yeah.
It was called Chaffney Mohammed.
Just get onto your message.
Chaffney Blue Veiner. Oh, a crunchy Chaffney Blue Vein.
Chaffney Blue Veiner.
Right.
Anal chaos.
Legal name for pre-cum John is Before Orgasm Jonathan. Laugh emoji.
Regret bringing that up now.
I knew you would.
I thought there was going to be an astute point, mate. But I mean, I guess I understand, yes. That she was
It just doesn't have a ring to it.
Say it again. Just say it again. Now that I know what's coming, say it again.
Legal name for pre-cum John is Before Orgasm Jonathan.
I think it's the word before that ruins it.
Yeah,
Orgasm Jonathan, you can make rhyme, but you can only use the word pre.
Anyway,
And then it doesn't really change it at all. You know what? Tell your sister just step back.
I countered with...
Yeah,
but pre-cum John died at the wedding massacre. Bring it back in.
Yeah, folding it all
And
in.
she says true. So that was the end of the...
You just fucking shut your mouth. Don't you fucking to step into our garden because you will not be
Before
allowed.
Orgasm Jonathan. Jesus Christ.
What was the other one you had?
Shiny Nublet.
What was
Gerald,
the other guy?
would it
There was
be better?
Pre-Cum John, and what was the other one? Dribbly Bill or something?
Leaky Ken.
Leaky Ken.
And Granny Sprinkles.
Secure Piping Kenneth.
Yeah. Little Philibit Gerald. Shiny Coinspoff Johnny Boy.
You're doing your own thing. Right, anyway.
Jensen Squirter.
On this week's edition of the podcast, why we're going to be doing a Paul's Pleasant Pastimes. It's not a Gannon's Golden Games
Why?
because I believe a Gannon's Golden Game should be something more renowned. Like it should be a Cluedo, or it should be a classic MB
A classic game
You see
of
what I'm
some
saying?
sort. This is just a pastime.
This is just a pastime. This is just a little bit of pocket
A pleasant
fun.
pastime.
A pleasant pastime.
I
We're gonna be
hope that
doing
it's a
one of those.
particularly pleasant pastime, Paul.
Well, actually,
I hope it's a...
particularly pleasant pastime.
I said that. I'm trying to think of a word for before particularly.
Post
Post particularly pleasant pastime in
Paul.
perineum. Please put your pee-pee...
No, stop it. I'm gonna stop
the
that.
pee-pee, put your pee-pee on my perineum.
I'm gonna stop you there.
Give me a squirt on my perineum.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna demand that you stop right now.
Squirt.
I'm gonna put my foot down
Oh, squirter.
because no one finds it at all comforting to hear you just say squirter in a high pitched voice. Although now that I say it, squirter in a high-pitched voice is quite funny.
Right. I'm okay, everyone.
And what we're going to do a segment that we haven't done in a while, and because I've been trying to find the right story. You know, we do our dollop-like segments, and we do a little bit of history with a strange character from
Let me just explain. The Dollop is a very popular American history comedy podcast from America.
And also, we had one of the hosts of that on our podcast before Christmas, Gareth Reynolds, who I'm sure absolutely didn't regret doing the episode.
No, I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. He was very nice and very lovely, and I met him the next day because he was doing a gig, and he gave me a Jose badge.
Oh, I want one of those.
Yeah, well, I've got one, and that's all that matters.
I found a badge, everyone, the other day. It had a little angel on it and said caring.
Oh, yeah.
It was a terrible badge. You could see why it was abandoned.
And I tried to look it up on the eBays with the Google lens and came up with only nothing. Okay. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a history story today with a very interesting character. It's only a short one, but I thought, let's do that. What are you doing?
I thought I'd written some funny words on a piece of paper in a book.
You can just make it up, mate. It doesn't really fucking matter. Just say
random
words now.
Was like lobster or something like that. By the way, everyone, if you're a newer listener,
Taramata salata.
Tarama salata.
Tarama salata. Goodbye.
See, that is such an in-joke. That even our...
Is it?
Yeah.
Because that I don't get it.
Let's set it up properly.
Let's set it up.
You know what? I went and had some Mediterranean food last night.
Did you?
Yeah. I had a salad, though, I think, that disagreed with me, and I puked the salad, and when I flushed it, I said, Tarama salata!
Yeah, not that good. I prefer my old one.
I'll play the... I know how I can play the kebab shop owner.
Is it... I mean, I went to a Turkish restaurant for something to eat.
Come into the kebab... No,
because it doesn't work. Let me just get it out of the way, because now we've set it all up. Oh, I went to a Turkish restaurant to get something to eat and didn't feel great the next day. In fact, I feel awful.
Yeah.
I feel awful. I feel awful. I feel awful.
I thought you were going to do the one. I went to the kebab shop the other day. I said, how much is that? They said 17 quid. I said, sheesh.
Yeah, that's a good one. Anyway.
Sheesh, everyone.
As you wowzers.
No, this is not working for me now.
I don't know. This is the straightest material we've done in a while that didn't involve ejaculate. So I'm going with it.
I just said pee on the perineum. I think people take that as ejaculate.
No.
If you said to me, if you're like a man on the street...
It would have to come out like a shotgun. If your piss came out like a shotgun, that would be ejaculate.
It fucking does.
But it doesn't. Mine comes out as a sad trickle.
It comes out like little grains of shot.
Yeah.
Yes, in a big circle. It's called my spray zone. I call it.
So you know you.
I call it the spray zone, Paul.
So your shotgun, you've got your penis is basically a shotgun that fires out dust.
You have to load the chamber.
I mean, yours is definitely a sawn-off shotgun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been cut at the tip.
Yeah, but it's
for maximum damage.
Yes. It hasn't been.
No, please. Let's end this now.
It hasn't been cut at the tip, by the way, everyone.
Just right down the middle.
No, it hasn't.
I don't know what that means.
Tales from the dance floor. With me, Eli Silverman.
Let's squeeze a little Tales from the dance floor in. Go.
I was DJing the night before. Oh no, it was the other night.
Yeah, this is great stuff.
And
a
young lady came up to the booth, Paul.
Yeah.
And she said, "Can you play Taylor Swift, please?"
Yeah, it's good. This.
And I said, "No."
I'm just going to watch some YouTube while you're telling your story.
Can you not, please?
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, then just do your story then. Go on.
That's it. That's that one.
All right,
I've got another one, though.
Go on. Here we go. Is this going to take long?
Don't watch YouTube,
I've just got this little video I want to watch.
Don't.
That's all.
Put your phone down.
Just tell
Can
your
you just be present? This is your problem.
You're eating into the time now.
This is your problem. You say this podcast's so important to you and everything, and you can't even be present with me in the room when I'm talking about my life.
Fine, go on.
Things that are important to me, Paul.
Go on. Go on, tell your story.
I see your phone in your hand there.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to put it. I'm not going. It's not going down. it's just staying here because I have a joke in mind and I want to get through it. So here we go. Tell your story.
I was DJing the other night. Don't put. Are you playing the blues thing today?
No. I couldn't do that. I got something a bit more on the nose, a bit more. I don't know as the French say, obvious.
I was DJing at the Discount Suit Company, and a lot of people came along and said to me, "Come on." I'm not going to...
If you don't tell the story, otherwise it's over. Tell your story.
No, I won't. I will not be...
Tell your story.
No.
Come on now, tell your story now. Tell us from the dance floor. Get it out the pants. Come on, Eli, tell your story, because once the timer's up, we're moving on.
And we're not.
We're moving on.
This isn't funny.
It's not,
How can I tell my story when you're doing this?
A good storyteller could do it.
I will not be put under this...
Boo! Right, so
This isn't fucking battle stories.
on with the show. Now, on with
No,
You've had you had your time.
Anyway, so this people came up to me and said, "Oh, it's really good. What you're doing is really good. It's
Can't
really,
do any more of
really
this,
good
mate.
DJ."
Can't
they
do
said,
any more of
"Paul,
this.
just hang on.
Can't do any more of this segment anymore.
Hang on."
I've heard myself on so many episodes in the past doing the same material.
And they said,
here we go.
and two of these
Is it
people-
the same story again, and it always is.
It's not. This is a different story.
This
And
is
it's
my Taramar
this is-
Salata.
No, this is more. This is more of a discussion point
Tantana.
vis-a-vis the craft of DJing.
Right.
So, and they say to me, "Oh, that's really good. Where can I find like a playlist online from you?"
No.
And
Do you do one?
No.
Do other people do one?
They must. But what's the point of that? Because that's like, how does that help me as a performer, a DJ? Because you would just have all the tunes then.
And to
if I
list
give
it.
you the playlist, my playlist, oh, those are all those tunes that you played. Great, I've got them now, and I don't need the DJ anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? What's your opinion on that? That's my question.
Wait, but who was the person who asked you? The someone who owns the venue? Or
no, just a punter who was really enjoyed the music.
Well, then I
enjoyed the
guess it
set.
doesn't really matter because all they want to do is go, "Oh, I like your music. I want to investigate those songs you played. I'll go through them online on Spotify and discover them for myself."
Yes, but
that's-
how does that help me?
It
How
does-
does that
but it-
help my career?
But it doesn't not help you. The thing is, they probably don't go out very often to the Blues Kitchen in general.
It's not the Blues Kitchen. This was the discount
I'm just
soup
using it
company.
as an example,
Right.
right? So therefore, the person who goes to
They'd never say that in the
they
Blues
don't-
Kitchen.
No. They go, "Where's Fleetwood Mac?"
This is because the discount soup company is much more of an intimate venue, and they're and I play a lot more
Okay.
of what I want because
Fine.
I'm not trying to keep everyone
But
in the
then
venue.
this also proves my point because that person who goes to the discount soup company probably doesn't go out a lot or probably doesn't go there a lot. So when they heard that music from you, it was kind of like, "Oh, I don't hear this, whatever this is."
Yes, I know. I take the compliment, and it's nice that I'm opening people's ears. But it just seems funny to me that then after that interaction, where I go, "Here's my playlist on Spotify,"
Yeah.
they just have all that music.
But then they
they
don't-
just have access to that whole thing. So my craft in curating, finding, and then playing it is
Yeah.
completely gone. Is all I'm saying.
But they'll still
It's
go to another
negated.
night. You know what I mean? It's like it's not affecting your business model.
This is what I'm trying to say. It's a weird thing, and it's something that DJs never had to deal with. And DJs, of course, as
would
we've
only-
discussed before, would be much more protective of the records they had. When
Yeah.
you couldn't get those records
No,
elsewhere.
that's
And
fine.
they'd scrub out the titles and so forth,
Yeah.
so people couldn't find out what they were.
But
But now we're on the complete opposite, where I just go, I literally say, here's the digital contents of my whole crate.
Well, no,
you can have it. Do you
no,
know what I mean?
look-
You've got my whole collection.
I don't think they're saying, "Can you create a play?" Oh no, are they saying, "Do you create a music playlist?"
Yeah, that's what I'm
Sorry,
saying.
I thought they were just like a list of the titles, like where you just write down.
No, because with these apps, you can play the playlist on Spotify if you've got it. Can't
Okay.
you?
Okay,
I
so-
share. That's what they mean. That's how the
I
way it's
see
done.
what you're saying. I still don't think it matters because it's a completely different. I don't know what's the word. That business and your DJ work is like poles apart in terms of people's engagement in music. You're there in the live moment.
I know.
For people who randomly go to those pubs.
I know.
Or
I just
venues
thought it
that
was
night.
interesting that
Yeah.
doing the same thing, playing records in a bar, essentially,
Yeah.
has changed from something where you'd be protective of giving away the records you had to where you just share it completely with the first person who asks.
I see what you mean. Yeah. But then I guess that all depends on how rare that track is because it might not be on Spotify.
I just don't do that. It's a live vinyl set that I do.
Yeah. I mean, I ultimately don't care.
Right, let's move
So
on.
let's move on.
Thank you for giving me that moment to express that. Okay.
Did it. Boo.
But it's time
It is
for
time.
Paul's Page Turners.
Yes, and it's a bit of a dollopy knockoff thing like we've done in the past. Like, we did the Collier's Mansion, we did
John Maggot.
Maggot, yeah, all those kind of ones. I thought we'd do
Years
a little
ago.
one here because there's a while ago, and I think we've used this book before because I've got two of them. One's called like The World's Greatest Millionaires or Losers or something like that, and this one is The World's Greatest Crooks and Conmen and Other Mischievous Malefactors.
Millionaires and misers.
Either
Is
way,
it
it was
misers?
something like
I
that,
think
yeah.
it's misers.
So this book is full of hoaxers, swindlers, charlatans, scallywags, scoundrels, scamps, thieves, liars, cheats, rascals, fiddlers, frauds, robbers, rogues, adventurers, forgers, and other mischief makers.
And published by Octopus,
Who I've never heard
an
of.
imprint. No, I remember seeing these books in the 80s in W.H. Smith in Brent Cross.
Yeah.
They've got a very, it's a hardback,
Hardcover,
nice.
I like that.
But they've got a very distinctive graphic design style on the cover, don't they?
Yeah.
It's just all lettering, but it is with the red title above the black.
Yeah. Fine
Black
detail.
writing.
So Nigel Blundell is the guy who put this together. He is a Fleet Street journalist who has circled the world collecting many of the bizarre stories presented in this book. Because this was before you could just go on the internet and go to Wikipedia and type in a name and go, oh, someone's done the hard work for me.
Yeah. But I bet he was like, pints on Fleet Street after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, sort of.
Well, this is why, because I think we've picked a story from one of these books before, because some of these are really long kind of breakdowns of, like, for instance, in this, they talk about, Eva Peron, Evita, that whole character and her history, and then there's one or two I was going to use.
So some are big stories, big sort of, yeah.
And some of these are also really interesting stories, but then I realised, oh shit, the Dollop did this.
Like, some of them they actually did.
Yeah, because
the American ones.
Yeah, there's one in here called The Witch of Wall Street, about this woman who is famously very, very rich, but also very, very miserly.
I remember that dollop.
And that's a good dollop. Yeah. So it's like, why would we do that story? I found a short one. It's only a short one. It's like a page and a bit. But it does lead on to something I found on the internet, which is very interesting. And this is about a guy called Louis T. Stone. Have you ever heard of him?
I've not heard that name, Paul.
In America, he's got a bit of a reputation. I'm just going to go ahead and read this part of the book. And Eli, please chip in with thoughts as and when they come to you.
Okay.
Hopefully humorous ones that will enliven this potentially stuffy moment. All right, so I need you to
all right,
put your big comedy boots on and
I've
your big
shown
comedy
up.
hat.
Listen, I said that PP perineum.
Yeah, some of your best work. Although there's all these little box outs as well throughout the book where I might pick one or two out of these. Like swashbuckling screen actor Douglas Fairbanks Sr.
Notorious womanizer.
And a great boozer.
And boozer, yeah.
And it says here, a great hoaxer, which means he sounds like a cunt, doesn't he? If someone's described as a boozer, a womanizer, and a hoaxer, you just think, prick.
Yes.
He had a special chair electrically wired to give mild electric shocks to anyone who sat in it. But he came unstuck once when a female fan sat in the chair. He applied the current, but she showed no reaction. When he asked if she was feeling all right, she explained, I thought one always felt like this when meeting a wonderful movie star like you, Mr. Fairbanks. When I'm around famous people, I get a massive electric shock in my fanny.
Perhaps she just never had, and she thought that's what happens.
Yeah.
Lightning Fanny.
Yeah, she's like, sit down, my dear.
Oh, that must be your... It's your charisma.
Yeah.
Creeping up, a jolt up my...
Delicate lady area. I'd like you to use the scientific terms.
I mean, you say delicate, but hers sounds a bit numb. Perhaps it's numb from years of electrical fanny abuse.
Maybe her whole house is just wired with electrical chairs by happenstance.
Maybe she's got a fried omelette of a fanny.
All right. Fuck me. Right, we're going to move on to the actual
Oyster
story.
omelette, anyone?
Here we go, Mr. Silverman.
Sorry,
this one, I'm just going to read it verbatim. Who will buy a tall story? Okay, so
this is the guy. Sorry, who?
Louis T. Stone. We're going to get to it.
T-Stone.
Yeah.
T-Stone as in like a stone made of tea?
No, his middle name is Louis the Stone. That's his name.
Hey everybody, I'm Louis the Stone. I gotta get down, baby, and show me your own. I'm gonna rap to the middle in the morning and night. I'm Louis T. Stone. I'm feeling alright.
I'm Johnny the Rock, and I'm hard as hell, and I'm coming out round to your hotel, and I'm gonna take my dick out and spread it on the wall. I'm Spunky Rocky All.
Hello everybody, I'm Bobby Pebble. I like putting my dick in a...
Oh, you've got yourself in a little corner there.
Gerbil.
Yeah, I fuck gerbils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Christ. So anyway, we haven't even got started.
So what's his middle name? We don't know. It's the initial T. Is that what you're saying?
There's another webpage I can go to right now.
I mean, it's not
if
an
you
important...
have to know.
I think it might be Theodore.
Timothy.
That's a good one.
Timothy, what have we done?
He's singing the song by...
I can't remember.
He's the guy who did...
We need to get onto this story.
No, but quickly, he's the guy who did...
the guy who wrote Pina Colada Song.
Pina Colada Song.
Yeah. Rupert Holmes.
Rupert Holmes, thank you.
He wrote a band... He wrote
a song called Timothy.
About cannibalism.
In a mining disaster.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Back to the show. Right, so... Do you know those 1-2 paragraph items in the front of newspapers are known as fillers in the trade. Those little box outs, similar to what he's done in his own book, right? Those small little stories.
Oh, in a little...
Yeah, they call them fillers, right?
And you get them in magazines as well, where you get a sort of salacious quote.
But
Is
also...
that right? Are those the same thing?
No, well, no, not really. These are like the stories they use to fill out a page. The short stories, like man finds box in alleyway with wigs in. And they go, oh.
No, tell me more about that.
He found the box with wigs in.
Yeah, but what was the smell of the
They're all
wigs?
disco wigs, and they smell very musty.
Yeah.
Some may say spunk stained.
Spunk.
All right? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Christ.
I want spunk stain. I want spunk stain.
No. Over the years, they have become something of an art form to journalists versed in the craft of cliché, brevity, and deadpan humour. Often, to serve these overriding interests, strict truth has come off second best. So what they're saying is, at a certain point, it didn't fucking matter what you put on those as long as they filled out a newspaper page.
And the rest of the paper as well.
Funnily enough, you look at the Dollop knockoff spin-off they do, Pastimes. It's all about basically those kind of small stories, aren't
Yes.
they? The most famous, most imaginative, and certainly the most audacious of these filler writers was a guy called Louis Timothy Stone from Winsted, Connecticut. His career started in 1895 up until his death in 1933, and his whole job consisted of being a paid liar.
That's it. He just made stuff up.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll get into it now, I guess, a little bit more. It all began when he was working as a young cub reporter and needed $150. We don't know why. Maybe he just wanted money. I don't know what a cub reporter is.
I don't think you need to explain someone needing money, Paul, as part of a story. I mean, everyone's with that. We all live in this world. We all know.
Some
We
people
all
will
understand
do,
a need for money.
I know.
Even the rich people probably understand it.
Money,
They don't
money,
understand it in their
money.
hearts, do they?
Money, 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 money.
Name the group.
Money.
Name the group.
No.
And the record label.
No.
It's the OJs on the Sound of Philadelphia, everybody.
Congratulations. I hope that gets you a job. Right, next one. I don't know why I'm saying next one. I'm just reading the story.
The OJs, everybody.
What he actually needed was a story he could sell to a big city paper. Since there wasn't a story, he decided to invent one. He filled out an account of a wild man of Connecticut who roamed through the forests without ever being caught. The story attracted the attention of the New York editors, but was quickly spotted as a hoax. Stone, however, had learned a lesson that was to serve him well for the next 38 years. So he built this whole thing about a man who lived in the woods in Connecticut, and there was a myth that built around them. Before they could spot the hoax, it was already out of the bag.
But how did they, I wonder?
I mean, they probably went, well, this story stinks of made up shit for whatever reason.
But it'd already taken hold.
Yeah, but that's that whole thing
the public
about
imagination.
Yeah, that's that whole thing, isn't it? A lie gets around the world before the truth gets its shoes on.
Yeah.
It's that whole thing.
Or its pants.
Or its pants.
But what if the truth is like looking around and it's like he's done the sniff test on all the possible pants, you know? And then it can't, and it's like, this one's a bit pissy, this one's...
Sorry, I kind of had to tune out then for a minute, and I came back in for you talking about pissy pants, and I was trying to figure out how we got there.
The truth's got dirty underwear.
I
mean, that works on so many levels.
This other website here says that the New York Times stories sent journalists out to Connecticut to confirm the story.
Oh, and they found nothing.
And they printed it. Well, we need to back this up. Oh, it's all made up.
Yeah.
Ah, bollocks. And he was on to the next story.
I mean, you can understand, though. It's quite good, because I'd go for a wild man story any day.
And also, think about it, right? If he's an elusive wild man who not many people see, it's easier to
lie
to
about
give
him.
yourself a time bubble to kind of realise the lie isn't there.
It's a clever first lie from our Timothy Stone character.
because he could have gone all out, couldn't he? Goes, oh, I saw a giant elephant with a clown sight in the woods.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no,
we're not
didn't,
buying
mate.
that.
No one's.
I thought we were.
Maybe he did try a few, but then you'd run out of papers. They'd see you coming.
Or maybe some guy walks in right after Louis T. Stone and went, I've got this amazing story. I saw this elephant that he'd really seen, but at this point he was like, mate, we're not having it.
I know. Probably a lot of amazing things have been ignored by skeptical
Yes.
newspapermen.
I have seen with my own eyes a man in town, name of Samuel, who has such trouble with flies buzzing around his bald head that he decided to paint a spider up there. And that sure did scare all them doggone flies away.
This is like a cartoon.
That's another story he filed. They said
That
he
is
saw a man
so cartoony.
with a spider on his head.
Yeah,
painted on.
who drew a scare spider on his head for the flies.
Yeah. He's going to paint an angry face and stand in a field and scare the crows off. I don't quite see how
That's
you'd buy
stupid.
that.
I could do it on my knob.
Wow, do you have a lot of flies around your knob?
No, I could do like a little air freshener,
What, like a pine,
and then it would scare the smells
a
away.
dangling? Well, then this isn't you making something up. This is you actually hanging a room freshener
No,
around
I
your
would never
penis.
put a real room freshener down there.
Why not?
Get a rash or something from the
Hey.
chemicals.
No. There's Graxton Chemicals, mate. It's the best chemicals in the world. The air fresheners are
Have they got air
eco-friendly.
fresheners for a man's private area?
Yeah. It's called Gruft.
Ah, Gruft. I've
A
seen
line-
that
Have
in
you
the
seen
shops.
Gruft? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's manly. It's musky.
I like their tagline.
What?
You won't smell rough if you shove up a Gruft.
Gruft. It's a bit on the nose. Gruft. I like that word, Gruft.
It's a good word.
Well
Very
done.
good. Well
done, me. Right.
We're still here, everybody. We're still here.
His next story was, in the next small holding to me is a farmer who has a wonderful chicken who had laid a red, white and blue egg on July 4th.
It's always the fucking hen who laid the golden egg, isn't it?
But
it's always a magic fucking chicken.
But that's
There's
why-
so many stories about that.
Because back then, this is what, late 1800s. So there's still a lot of, I'm not going to say like ill education, but like people would maybe buy it more back then because there was still a sense of the fantasy and magic to stuff still. There was still myth and folklore.
Well, there's a lot more things that hadn't been covered by science.
But even I'm at that point where maybe he got to that and was like, let's see if they fucking buy this one. Like, how close to the edge is he trying to push these stories?
I mean, you still get people believing similar things today, like, you know, Jesus in the piece of toast. It's
I beg your pardon, my Lord and Saviour.
Do you know what I mean?
He existed, my Lord and Saviour.
It's a similar sort of thing, isn't it?
Right.
Are we going to get through this? You said there was a page and a half.
We've only got a little bit to go.
I apologise about my voice,
Here's another
everyone.
one.
I'm still recovering.
Here's his next story. I guess these have all written from his point of view. So it's like he said, out and about on the town today, I saw, it's like messages from him almost.
He's the roving reporter.
Yeah, so to be fair though, this wasn't out of, it was uncommon because I'm not sure on the timeline, but Fortean, the Fortean Times came from a guy called something Fort, and he collected strange stories from around the world of unusual things.
I used to love
and then that
stuff.
became like Ripley's was a strand of that kind of same history. What?
You remember when we were kids, there was that series and you got the folder, The Unexplained?
Yeah, I loved all that shit.
Did you ever have any of those?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had some
I
of
had
those.
a few. Didn't collect them all, but I had a few.
I know. I never got the folder.
I
remember
didn't
they
have
had
the folder, but I had the...
that very famous Yeti. The one where it walks and turns around.
Yes, yeah.
The person in the suit.
But like they were great because you used to tear the pages off and you could put them in a ring binder, so it became like a portfolio.
Yeah.
That's when the file effects was kicking off.
It was all bullshit, though.
Anyway,
I mean, a lot of it was bullshit, wasn't it?
His next
But
story...
even back in the 80s, my point is, even back in the 80s, there was a lot more of that, a lot more credulity for that sort of thing.
Yeah. You could get away with it more because no one had seen it to counter your story.
And it relates as well to the famous Osborne books of the ghosts and the...
Oh, yeah.
They had a UFO one and all
monsters
of that stuff,
and mythical creatures and all sorts. Yeah, I've got that book. I ate that duck. I don't know what I'm doing.
I hate that duck.
Here's his next story.
All right.
We have a cow that is so modest she only allows women to milk her. And another cow, down Winstead, produces burning hot milk having been grazed on a horseradish patch.
Oh, that's good. I like it. Sympathetic magic. It's like, because horseradish is hot, it's going to make the cow's milk hot.
I just think it's pushing it to say I can milk a hot cow. Or hot milk from a
No,
cow.
I could do it. I could say, like, look.
It's at least
listen,
body
mate.
temperature. Put
Listen,
it that
mate,
way.
do you need a fire starting over there?
Yeah.
Because I had lots of hot sauce and I can piss fire now.
Right, but it's not cow piss, is it? You don't have milk, do you? You don't have a natural
I have
milk.
milk.
That's not milk.
Milk.
That's not milk. That's not milk.
What is milk then?
It's not.
Men can produce milk from
It's
their
not milk. With you, it's puss, more puss, background puss.
background puss.
Background puss. It's just puss all the way round.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Next story.
Oh, no, I had more to say on the...
Go on.
What was it? Eating horseradish. But what was the first one? She's
Only a lady's allowed to milk.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that's
this
a
is
farmer
kind
in
of...
a cow
This
suit.
is kind of...
No, that's a farmer in a cow suit. No,
Yeah.
not. Should we get Farmer Giles? No.
Yeah.
What about
this
the-
a special cow, very shy, only wants women. It's only got one teat.
It's only got
'Cause
one
it was
big teeth. Unfortunately,
it's got a funny pelt as well.
Yeah.
It's a very clothy pelt. It's got.
and it's kind of like like dangly. It's more cloth-like. And, yeah, and you're not going to need a bucket. You can just use your mouth.
Use your fucking mouth, love. No, but on a serious point, Paul.
Yes.
It does sound misogynistic, that, because it's like saying that the cow, like female women, should be ashamed of their sort of breasts. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think you're
Yeah,
reading
no,
too much
it's,
into
it's it's a background misogyny in the society that allowed him to say that story.
that. Next one. I have
Saying
seen
cows should be ashamed of their teats is what he's saying, isn't he?
no. The next one.
I like a
one.
wanker. Let's talk about the guy dressed up.
Shut up. Next one.
Right.
I have heard and seen a cat with a hair lip that could whistle Yankee Doodle. He's not even fucking trying.
No, that is not even trying. He's literally walking down the street. He sees a mouse. Oh, I saw a mouse who could do Othello or something. You know?
I watched that mouse put a jigsaw together. Next one.
Oh, there was an octopus that fucking played Beethoven's Fifth on a Casio.
No, here's one of the chicken farmers near me always plucks his chickens humanely with a vacuum cleaner.
That could be true.
That you could
That could be
believe
totally
that.
true. That's totally.
Vacuums.
I bet that's happened.
Yeah, I bet vacuums back then was still a kind of mystery new item. You
But
know,
why do all of his made-up stories involve animals?
'Cause
Almost
he's a
all
sex
of them.
pervert,
Yes,
maybe.
he is, isn't he?
He sits there, one hand typing, one hand stroking.
He's sitting there thinking, God, cows, I bet they enjoy it when they get milked.
yeah.
I bet they do. Fucking have some shame. That fucking cow should have some shame. No men should be allowed to touch those cows' tits.
Anyway, these are all stories written by Stone and published as true, but editors just couldn't get enough of them. They must have just gone, we don't give a fuck, people love reading them.
I
It's
know,
that
but then
valued.
where's your journalistic fucking integrity?
But how? I mean, look, people go, the internet and blah, 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 and news and truth, and it's like, no, it goes back.
Of course.
Those clickbaity articles that you click on where you won't believe this happened to that, or you won't believe where this story ends.
Yeah, of course.
It's all the same shit. It's eyes on the paper. They know people will buy it, they'll read it, they won't believe it, and it's a bit of fun outside of all the usual dark shit they have to read.
But it's like those women's mags that they have now. But
Yeah.
they seem to be much more on the negative side of life.
That just leans into the trauma, soap opera, disaster, tragedy porn thing. That it's strange to sell your tragic story for a magazine costing 65p. Certainly the people of Winston appreciated Stone's efforts. As visitors drove into town, billboards greeted them with this sign: Winsted, Connecticut, founded in 1779, has been put on the map by the ingenious and queer stories that emanate from this town and which are printed all over the country thanks to L.T. Stone.
So it's like an open secret that it wasn't true, really.
Yeah.
They still loved him, sort of.
Stone was also commemorated by a bridge named in his honour, and it spans a stream called Sucker Brook.
Zuckerberg.
Sucker Brook. Sucker as in...
Mark Zuckerberg.
No, as in...
As the owner of...
As in the one-teated cow.
Yeah. I bet there was a guy coming into their town going, "Where's that Stone fella? Where's that cow? I'll turn her."
They like it, really. They want a
They
man.
want a man, really.
I mean, while there's a guy under a tent going, no, let him. Let him.
Of course he
let him.
would. If you listen, you're not gonna. If you've gone to the effort of pretending you're a cow to be milked,
a hand's
you're
a
not
hand.
gonna worry about the gender
A
of
hand
the person.
is a hand is a hand is a hand is a hand.
Is a
and
mouth.
there's a list here of all the other on this website, which is hoaxes.org. They talk about this guy, similar coverage to the book, to be fair, but they list a few more stories, such as a tree that grew baked apples.
See, that's kind of like a fairy tale, isn't it? It's verging into pure sort of childhood fantasy.
It's still folklore. It's
A
still,
money tree or something.
Yeah. There's a man who caught a fish with his red nose as bait, a river that ran uphill, a cow that was locked in an ice house,
Another cow.
and produced ice cream for 2 weeks
Well,
afterwards.
cold. Imagine how hard and cold their teats would be.
It'd come out like soft serve, wouldn't it?
Like your poo does.
A cow that was shaken by a garage exploder and she would only produce butter.
Yeah, that's so. He's obsessed with cows.
He is.
With dairy.
A maternal bulldog that sat on eggs abandoned by a hen.
But again, it's
I've seen that on YouTube and stuff.
Paul, it relates though, doesn't it? Because you remember in the witch trials in Salem, they'd say a sign that someone was a witch is that if your cow started to produce
Bad milk.
sour milk.
Yeah.
Isn't that so similar? It's all of these sort of folkloric magic things that are
Yeah.
coming through, you know?
But then it's an open secret that it's all bullshit, so they're just enjoying the fantasy of it, I
Yeah,
guess.
but I'm saying that's more sinister because in the witch trials, people would believe that shit and people would be executed, wouldn't they?
All right, here's a good one. A thirsty frog who knocked over a jug of Applejack, removed its cork, drank its contents, and then started singing Sweet Adeline.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby.
Hello, my ragtime gal.
They're all of these stories are so American folkloric, aren't they?
One last story then. A farmer who lost his watch and found it 7 years later in the stomach of one of his cows after he had killed it. The watch had been running and kept time perfectly because the cow's stomach's muscles had kept it wound, though it was a minute and a half slow.
It wasn't the strongest one to end on, Paul, because I can't say anything about fucking...
Oh, sorry, let me read another one then. There was a few more stories. Here's one. A man who pretended to be a clock and only...
Why have we moved away from the livestock towards timepieces?
And then on the hour, his penis would pop out with a woodpecker on and go cuckoo.
Slightly better.
I made that one up. I am Louis T. Stone.
Very much in the spirit of Mr. Stone.
Very into it. So that's that book.
I was walking down the street the other day. I saw a dog vomit, and I slipped in it, nutted the dog, and he went, "Roo, roo," and I went, "Ooh."
Once again, I'm going to stroke my chin and shake my head at the comedy suggestion put forward by Eli J. Silverman. I'm going to end this segment. So, did you enjoy that, Mr. Silverman?
I did, actually, Paul. Yes, thank you.
Louis T. Stone, our hero of the week.
We should return to that book at another occasion.
Time, because there's more stories.
I like it.
Hello, my lovers. Welcome to Paul's Pleasant Pastimes, where we have a lovely, calming, relaxing, and enjoyable game of whatever Paul finds in his pastime pantry.
Oh, have you been into your pantry, Paul?
Let me ask him for you. Paul, have you been in your pastime pantry?
Yes.
Okay, you can leave now.
Thank you. Now, will you be paying me in Graxton Chemical Thrunk?
Thrunk has been discontinued because of that incident, but I think he's left a whole bottle of Spodge hole cleaner.
I'd really like to try some of that Gruft.
Gruft. Mate, listen.
Wait, what? No. Hey,
No,
what's he
listen,
doing?
hold on.
He's getting his willy out.
No, not my willy. I've got this Gruft pack. It's only half done.
Oh, yeah.
Just shake off the dew and it'll be fine. Just give it an airing.
You know what? I'll just go.
You should have.
I'm just
going to
go.
This bit,
yeah, I should have left before you got
my Gruft out. It's
Yeah.
very like a poulticed.
Graxton poultices.
Yeah, now that's a sponsorship I can get behind. Thwop it up, spam, bam, bam.
Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Right, hello, it is Paul's Pleasant Pastimes, and this was a game I got given to me over Christmas, and I thought, oh, what fun, because it's built for audio podcast play.
It is a sound-based game. This is what perked my ears up, Paul.
By a company called Game Leap.
Prick up my ears,
Now,
I did.
it does say you need 3 players plus, but that's because it's one of these things where many people need to vote and blah, 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 and then the first
Are
one
we
to
going
chip
to
in.
play a sort of pared-down version of the game to make it good? We'll just go back and forth trying to guess.
Yeah, and I think we should give ourselves a time limit, so if you can't guess in like 15 seconds, then you lose or you don't get a point. But you have to make an effort to try and do the sound.
Well, so who...
Oh, points.
Paul,
Points.
but no, who...
It's because we don't have a third person in
We
our
need a
podcast.
third... We could ask Rogan. No.
You probably didn't hear that, but almost perfectly timed next door.
He was blowing his nose.
Biggest blow nose ever.
He blows his nose a lot.
I hope he's using Graxton tissues.
Yeah, with the scent of Gruft on them.
The bomb that causes harm. Right, so this is called Soundiculous. The aim of Soundiculous is simple. Get the most points by making and guessing ridiculous sounds. Sounds from nice and easy, like monkey, train, eating, through medium, like didgeridoo, roller coaster, electric shock, to the truly challengingly hard, wrestling, scuba diving, or woodpecker. This family-friendly game takes 2 minutes to learn, and blah, 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 and we haven't got enough players, so we're going to do a weird version of it.
So, Paul, I don't think the person guessing should be the one awarded the point or not. It should be the one doing the sound, right? So if I can get
I don't think we should just do points. I don't think there's much points. I think we just try and do the
No
sounds
point
for
to
a
point.
laugh. Let's just do sounds for a laugh.
All right.
Sounds for a laugh.
But you have to try and guess what sound it is
yeah, I'm
and
gonna still
vice
try.
versa. Give me
Yeah.
one of those.
Basically, all the game is cards. And
Yeah.
they're in 3 categories. So you have eat hard.
E-hard. I am, yeah.
Eat hard. When you read a porno.
That's what they fucking call me.
We got a stack of hard.
Down the shop. E-hard.
Well, I
They
don't
call me
wanna-
Mr. E-hard. They know what's good for them.
We have a
I
stack.
get very angry.
Shut up. And we have
They don't call me Mr. I'm like, don't call me Mr. E-hard for
no
nothing.
one calls you anything ever other than an annoyance.
So you've got a hard.
Easy and medium
So
stacks.
should we go up the scale? Do one of each?
Yeah.
All right.
Right, so I'm just going to
Start with easy.
All right, hang on. So each card has 2 options on. You can do either. Right?
Okay,
So
fine.
easy, 2 options. Pick which one you want to do.
All right.
Medium, hard. So we're going to start with easy. I'm just going to shuffle these, and I'm just going to split the pack and take one from the middle.
This is our Don Winslow moment. Not
Yes.
Don. Is he called Don?
Michael Winslow.
Why did I say Don? Because that's that guy.
Don Winslow, I don't know.
He's an author.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go.
He wrote Savages. You
no,
ever see that?
no, I don't want any follow-up information.
Oliver Stone film Savages.
Right, I'm splitting the pack, and I'm taking
with,
this card.
Who's that woman who's married to
I don't care.
Michael Douglas?
Focus. Michael Douglas is married to Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Thank you. She was in Savages. Written,
Thank you.
Who the novel
Don't
was
care.
Mike Winslow.
Right, this
Don Winslow. Who's the Winslow we're talking about? Michael Winslow.
No, I don't want to talk about any of them.
Michael Winslow's the voice magic guy, though, yeah? The sound
Yes.
guy. So
From
that
Police
relates.
Academy, if you have to, or he's briefly in Spaceballs. If you want another movie reference,
Was he in Spaceballs doing a voice?
He's that bit in the film where he goes, "What's wrong with the radar?" It usually goes to.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Blip, but it's only going blop. It's that.
People
sketch.
hating on Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is a film that lives better in the memory than it is when you rewatch it. It's got high points, but it's not his
best.
final
It's
best.
not top tier.
No.
Mel.
It's middle tier. You know.
What's he called? Mel.
Brooks. Are you having it a moment? Fucking Winslows and Brooks all the
I
way
am
down.
having a
right.
moment.
I've got two options here. I'm going to try the
It
one.
says East on that. Easy.
Easy.
Okay.
So
Say East.
I'm going to do one of these off this, and here we go. Now, the game also says you can't do hand gesticulations or say words. So from this point on, it's only sounds.
Yes.
So when
and
so
I'll be
Eli,
watching his hands like a hawk.
I'm going to sit on my hands. Now,
Okay,
I need
good idea.
If you say Q, then I'll do the
And
sound.
that could also work for later.
Goat seat.
Is that what it's? No.
When you pull your arse cheeks apart so you
No.
can see your big wide bumhole. Goat
No, I'm
seat.
saying you're sitting on your hands, so your
Yeah.
hands will go numb, and
Well, I could just ask you.
I won't do it. I will not be doing that.
No.
I'd have to be dead. You could chop my arm off.
Ooh.
Basically,
Mate, that's worked.
I'll grift this.
Oh, that's worked for me. That's given me a little bit of that little mole coming out after the rainy day.
A little
It's
nub
just
chub. Yeah.
Just picking its little wet nose out.
You're
Like
doing
that.
your miming now, so that wouldn't work. I want
I'm
the
not doing
noise.
any-
I want the noise of you becoming slightly erect.
No, I'm gonna
please.
do the sound
What's
now.
the sound of you becoming slightly erect? Look, you don't have a whistle.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Right,
Oh, you
so-
dirty boy.
Right, Eli.
Yes, I'm
I'm
ready
going to
for
do
my
the sound
first
now,
sound.
but you need to cue me so I can't talk myself into the thing. So when you say cue, then I do the sound.
Cue. Well, I'm confused by that weird froggy noise at the end, but was it a whip? Oh, it's like a samurai chopping someone up. It's a fight. Someone having a fight. Someone very fast having a fight and keeps walking around, running back and forth. And then there's on the table. There's a big pile of like horse manure.
Oh, I give up. That's been more than 30 seconds.
You're not very good at this, are you?
It was karate. It was the sound of
You
karate.
should have said
No, because then I don't want to end up falling into, oh, he did a racist thing.
Wow,
and,
it's hard, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but that's about a different thing altogether. Right. I'm going to hand you the pack. Shuffle, split, grab a card, any card you like. And then pick one of those two sound effects to make.
I know you're trying not to be racist there, but I think you could have put a little bit
All
more
I'm
in.
saying is there was a danger
I knew it was
there.
a fight, didn't I? But
Yeah.
there's nothing to make it sort of.
I know, but that's why I tried to throw in a kind of people being hit. But look,
You should just go hiya.
I know, but
That's
I
not
find
that bad.
It's
Hiya. you know.
But it leans on a stereotype.
It
I
totally
think.
does, yes.
And I also think it counts as me saying a word.
Oh, right,
So I don't
fine,
think that
but
also
you failed.
counts.
I mean, you failed.
Well,
on
you
every-
also failed because you didn't get it. and
One
I
of
didn't
these.
think it was
What
awful.
split? What do I do?
Well, just shuffle, split, and then take the card from the
Gotta
middle,
do
and
it
then
up-
just.
upside
You don't
down.
have to do that. Just you're making it complicated.
Upside down arch.
Take
there.
the card. We got two more of these to do, and I'm already fucked off. So
I've got a card. This will liven you up.
go on, pick one of those two then. Ready? And I'll say Q when it's time for me to do your sound. And put your sit on your hands. You have to sit on your hands too. Q. Doing a big poo when you've got piles.
Do you want to hear it again?
Yeah.
Okay, listen to the whole story of it again.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's like someone's pulling something, and then it gives,
Yeah.
and then something tumbles.
Yeah.
So what? A tug of war.
No, listen to it one more time, okay?
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Having a heart attack.
No, weightlifting.
Having a stroke.
weightlifting.
Oh yeah. Now that you've said it, I
You
can see
need to
the
think
play.
laterally, my friend.
I thought thought pretty laterally.
Well, you didn't explore you got all of the dynamics there,
Yeah.
the story, but you
Didn't
never
think-
put it together,
yeah, but
did
your
you?
mouth didn't paint a very good picture,
It's
did
fucking fine. It was fucking fine. I like this game.
Mine was
I
fine.
love this game.
Mine was
I
fine
love
too.
playing this.
Let's move on to medium.
Yay! Come on, more.
I'm going to do one.
Are you
Medium.
medium now?
Right, medium.
Neither of us managed the easy, so this doesn't
I
bode
know,
well.
I know. Right. Medium. Here's my card.
I've also lost my voice a bit, so.
All right, I'm going to try the left-hand side one. sitting on my hands, and I'll wait for the cue. Cue.
Splish. Splish. Splish.
Feeding the dolphins at SeaWorld.
It just says dolphin, and I'll give you the point.
Yay!
It's a point for me and a point for Eli. I'm not doing points.
Right.
Your go. Here's the pack.
That was easier than the easy one.
Oh, yeah, I thought karate was kind of obtuse.
No, it's because you didn't go high. If you'd gone one high,
I think that would have counted as a word. I think that might have been considered.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah, because you would have gotten it right, therefore you would have felt better about yourself. That's the only reason why you wanted
Again,
me to make it easier.
it's the noisemaker who is the
Here comes the noisemaker.
murderer.
Right, go on.
He's a dirty arse shuffler.
Excuse
me, Mr. Officer. I've done a whole big shit.
Gruft.
Yeah. When you've shat yourself.
No, Gruft is the...
It's for the willy smells. It's for-
Graxton Industries.
Willy smells. It's
No,
a willy
it's
smell
not.
neutralizer.
Right, please pick a card.
I've got one.
Right, go for it. And then sit on your hands, and I will say cue. All right, ready? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because this is going to be terrible.
All right, well then sit on your hands. Are you ready? When you're ready, sit on your hands. Right, okay. And cue. Is it a vampire?
Yes!
Is it? All right, no. Because I was thinking, are you drinking blood?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. Oh, see?
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 Talent.
Talent, mate.
Talent. Well
I heard
done,
that.
Eli.
I heard what sounded like
You got
a man having a hard shit. And I thought, no, wait, the glug, glug, glug.
You got a gestalt of vampire from
I
the
mean, I
noises
would have
was
maybe
making.
done something a bit more kind of...
I was going to do some hisses, yeah.
You
But
know-
I actually tried a little transforming into a bat and fluttering away. Did you? You didn't get
Yeah,
that?
I got a little bit. I think that
Yeah.
was the closer. That was the sound
exactly.
closer.
So well done, Eli. Right.
That's my little bat. Have you heard my joke about a bat? Two bats hanging from a belfry, right? And they're both hungry. And one goes, you know what? I'm going to go out and get something to eat because I'm fucking starving. I need some lovely blood. Oh, I can't
they're
wait.
blood-sucking bats,
Yeah,
are
they're
they?
blood-sucking. They're vampire bats, mate. And they're hanging upside down. And so the bat goes, all right, mate, I'll stay here for a bit. First bat flies out.
I know this one,
He's
buddy.
gone 5 minutes and he comes back. Oh, and there's all blood running down his mouth. It's all over the place. And the second bat goes, oh, that blood. Where'd you go? And the first bat goes, right, well, you see that big bell tower over there? Yeah? He goes, I didn't. Bop, bop, bong, bong, Gruft.
Whose joke is that?
Sorry, I might have read it. I might have heard it on the telly. All I know is right now, it's mine.
Okay, well
Right,
done.
we're going on to hard. This is the final round. We're
Well,
getting
we
hard.
both achieved our goal at medium. You did dolphin and I did a vampire.
Right, next card, hard.
Got to pick one.
Much of a muchness, this.
You gotta
Okay.
pick one.
Okay. Much of a muchness, but I'll go with the right-hand side option here.
Okay,
Sit
sit
on
on
my
your
hand.
hands, as is the procedure.
Here we go.
And cue. I'm getting a bird-like sound.
Oh, chips.
Now that's a word, Paul. So you've been
Oh,
disqualified.
I just have a
Seagull
fat
is the
vocal.
answer.
Yes, is the answer. And
You
it
cheated.
wasn't a word. It was a very
You said
vocal.
chips. You vocally said chips.
I believe-
Not only is that against the rules of the game,
Chips.
but also
No, listen
seagulls
again.
do not
Listen,
speak.
Listen, this one did. Listen to it.
Chips. Chips.
Weird.
There you
I
go.
wouldn't want that seagull anywhere near me.
Chips.
You cheated.
I think
You don't get the point. You
Fine.
said chips.
you didn't get the point then for guessing
No,
it.
it's no, because it's not. It's the performer who gets the point, not the guesser.
No, it is the guesser because the guesser has to guess the sound.
No, it's not the guesser.
It is. Otherwise, what's the point of naming that tune? Right, give the audience a fucking.
No, but in this
give
game,
the
it's about-
orchestra. Give the orchestra a point because
this
they
game-
played 3 notes.
In this game, it's the skill of the performer that we're looking for.
Still got it. Just because you misinterpreted the sound
I got it
made
because
for the
you
word
said
chips.
the word chips.
I believe if you play it back, it sounds like this.
Chips.
you can't.
It does. Sounds like the word chips.
Right.
Just
I won't be
hands.
cheating, ladies and gentlemen. Paul obviously cheats at everything, so
They do take your chips though. That's how Eli knew.
I'm going to get a better one than this.
Oh, I didn't have the fucking
I
option
know
to
you
do
didn't,
that.
but
That's unfair.
can you give me, for the sake of the fucking show?
All
can
right,
you
but
give
the
me
next
option?
card you have to pick. It has to be random, and you have to pick it. And whatever it is what you do. No takesies, backsies. You have to do that card. You have to do that card, mate. You've already had your one gummy or whatever it's called in golf. What's the word?
One gummy in golf.
What is it when you get a free drop in golf because you did a big fuck up? MacGuffin or McGaffin. You did a Berkey or a turkey. Something like
Bogey.
that. No, bogey's when you go over par.
Yeah, over par.
But there's a third.
It's
there's
out
a-
of bounds.
There's a word where it's like
do a drop.
mulligan. Mulligan.
Oh, it's a mulligan. I
There
never
we
knew
go.
that. I'm learning.
You do a mulligan. It's like you say, drop all that. Would start from scratch.
We're an
Mulligan.
educational podcast.
Yeah, mulligan and O'Hare.
You ready?
Right, yes. Sit on your hands, and I will say the words now. Cue.
Shh, 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 shh.
Someone spraying something.
Shh, shh, shh.
A train pulling into the station. No. No. No, I want you to stop now.
Broom.
A broom?
What would you do? You'd probably go broom.
No, hang on. Here we go.
You fucking dick.
No,
Right, that's good. I enjoyed
if I
that.
had to do broom, what I would do.
It's a hard one. That doesn't sound like a broom.
Bro. Anyway, that's Soundiculous in a nutshell.
It's all right, actually.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of these games. It's just a list of words, you know? So I feel like it's a rip-off because you could just...
No, but again, you can say that for most board games that are like this, most card games where they just
that's
write.
what I mean. It's
you
card
know,
games, so here
but
the
they're
hard...
there so you don't have to sit there for hours going, chicken.
I know, but with a little bit of get up and go, you could just use a dictionary or something,
True,
you know, to
but-
generate this game.
True,
All you
but-
need is the rules. I feel that a bit...
Yeah, but that's the whole point of these games, isn't it? It gives you an excuse to play it.
They were pastime, aren't they, essentially?
What other ones could you have gone at random out of interest? Harp, hippo.
Oh,
like-
do you want to hear harp?
Yeah.
No,
Okay. What
Would you get
that? What about panda? What the fuck would you do for panda?
it'd be terrible. Just do it some gnawing on some bamboo, probably.
Tap dancing.
Yeah, I'd get that. No, that sounds like drumming. You can't make...
That's the soft shoe.
yeah.
A broom.
You wouldn't say broom. All right, let's... hey, Paul.
How can you hide the words in? How can you hide the words in it?
He does. So literal. You said chips.
Butcher. What would you do with butcher? Butcher.
Half a pound.
Butcher.
Half a pound of tripe.
Butcher.
medium
That's
card.
this week's Paul's Pleasant Pastimes.
I did enjoy it.
Cheap Show's over. Oh no!
But will be another one next week.
But
won't
there'll
there?
be another one next week. Right. It's the admin time, the least interesting part of any podcast. So let's get through this as quickly as possible. Look, your one-stop shop is the website we've got, thecheapshow.co.uk. You want pages that are dedicated to single episodes with pictures and whatnot? That's on our website. Links to our social media on our website. Our YouTube, it's on our website. Patreon, it's on our website. In fact, if you want to just go there directly, patreon.com/cheapshow. Give what you can, but only if you can, and help keep good old Cheap Show HQ's lights on for another couple of decades. There's access to podcasts and magazines and videos and all sorts, depending on the tier in which you join. And again, thank you to those who already do so.
Thanks, everyone,
that's
for
it
your support.
In a nutshell, what I will say, actually, though, is, Cheap Show is an independent podcast, and we do our best to get our name out there. But to those listening, if you could retweet or comment or leave a review, there's a website now, actually. There's an app.
Good Pods.
There's an app called Good Pods.
I just joined today.
And it's really good because you can listen to episodes there and subscribe and all this stuff, but also leave comments and rate each episode, and that helps bring it to other people's attention.
Do you like it? It's very much to me looked like something that's trying to be a podcast hub and also social media sort of platform as well.
True, but I would argue what with Twitter X shitting the bed and, other threads and stuff being so disparate that actually if the app itself builds communities and listeners and
Okay,
whatnot,
fine, I'm
it might be a
open-minded.
good thing. So I'm just going to say, maybe if you can and you want to rate us on iTunes or Spotify,
Check out Good Pod as well.
or specifically Good Pods or Podcast Addict, it really helps boost our appearance online elsewhere.
Good. And thank you for listening. Sorry my voice has been a bit subpar.
This is material.
We've both, and my material probably, we've both had a tough holiday period.
It's been a tough time. We're getting
We've
our
been
groove
sick
back.
and
Gannon
stuff.
needs to
We're trying
get
to
his
get our
groove
groove
back. It's tough.
Paul sent me a list of
porn.
And also a list of ideas for special shows that we're going to have.
Yeah, throughout the
Try
year.
and tick off a few of those this year.
Yeah, and we've got some fun ideas coming. We're going to put them into action. Obviously, episode 400 is going to be this year, and also worth noting that we're going to be doing one live show towards the end of the year. Details are being finalised, but we'll get that to you as soon as we know more.
And I think I have to top the
Hitting on stage thing.
well, the performance piece I did that I built in the art
wanking.
piece.
I think you should
Pretend to ejaculate.
No, I don't think you should pretend.
Oh, well,
you
I
really shat on stage, so
No, I
why
didn't.
don't you really
You see, he's still playing along
make
with
a
this.
sticky mess? Anyway, today's Cheap Show has been brought to you by Graxton Chemicals, the best chemicals that money can buy.
Do you want me to do the readout?
Yeah, can you do the readout, please, now?
Oh, what's that smell? Oh, it's my fucking terrible, terrible cock.
Is that really what they've asked you to read out?
Luckily, I have Gruft. Oh, just pop it in like a front hole poultice, and it goes all niff-naff and gone.
And remember what they say: a little bit of Gruft, and that'll be enough.
To fucking
Get rid of your cock cheese stank.
freshen up your chuff with a
Right.
bit of Gruft. Got a horrible stinky chubby muff. Slap on a bag of Gruft.
It's a unisex item. Right, we'll see you. Oh, and discount code Gruft, Cheap Show Gruft. That's all one word.
Bye, everyone.
Gruft, Cheap Show Gruft.
We love. I'm full of love.
We are full of love and Gruft. Graxton Chemicals.
All right, that might go for one more episode.
We might see.
I like Gruft as a product.
Yeah,
Patrick
I
dropped
like
the
Gruft.
Grafton.
I use Gruft myself on the tip and the top.
And then where does it nestle?
They kind of just builds up a kind of a spory mould in my perineum, like a nest.
Oh.
And then it kind of like, like
Oh, termites come out.
dandelions, and it kind of just floats away.
Oh, spores.
Yeah, it kind of just floats off.
Chuffney spores.
It takes the stench and makes it into spores that when you take your pants off at night, oof, they
and
go
they're out the window.
Woof.
They're off. They're your babies. They're
Yeah.
off.
And they leave a lovely pine scent in its place. So, yeah, there we go.
Chuffney, chuffney.
Bye, everyone. That's enough.
Bye.